Okay, we're rolling.
Dude,
Andrew.
trying to
Alright guys, so it's the very first thing they were talking about there was that a lot of people around our age will say that they feel overeducated, but that they're still underachievers for the jobs they're working now. You're nodding your head no, Benny.
I'm shaking my head now. Nodding your head is like this.
Solid.
Shaking my head now. I don't
Why?
think I'm undereducated or driven. Is that the question?
Overeducated. Do you feel overeducated?
Do I feel overeducated?
Yeah.
Obviously not. No, I think yeah. Someone else take it away.
I think I kind of shoot myself in the foot a lot of times, so I don't have to deal with failure. I don't know, I took some time off of school, I'm doing some other things. I think there's for a lot of people in this generation, there's a lot of pressure growing up. And sort of how I've reacted to it is just sort of like screwing up on purpose, and then it's not my fault when I fail. Like, I don't know if, I think a lot of people have a
It's
similar
easier.
experience. It's easier to deal with
something easy.
not being the best when you can say, oh, it's because I made these mistakes, rather than just getting somewhere, looking around and still not being
And
as
just having
successful
someone
anymore.
better than you even after you did your best.
Right, so you can still maintain that, like, oh, I would have been the best, I just didn't do all the work. You know what I mean? I can still be cocky and a failure at the same time. It works out pretty well.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm good.
I did the whole college thing, graduated, got a real job, and then I quit to do comedy.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's road is different, and I think a college degree, it's not important for everybody, it's important for some people, and for me it was important to go to school to learn that I didn't need school, if that makes sense. Because if I didn't go, maybe it would have been like a regret down the road. But I've been fortunate enough, like you say underachiever, like doing comedy, you gotta bust your balls, like every route, and I've been fortunate enough, I can at least pay the rent doing what I do. I'm making a lot less money than when I had a real job, but I'm happier.
It's something that the girls were talking about, was that in a field like comedy or any kind of artistry, it's an unconventional path. It's not a resume-based field, it's a skill-based.
You have to have a certain amount, like it's so easy to fuck up and just go out drinking and stop doing what you want to do or stay late after a show, that if you don't have that structure where you wake up and you have a real job as a comic where you write emails and get booked and do this and do that, you might as well have gone the route, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
and that's, John, that kind of type, you're saying you're almost giving yourself that second option at times?
Yeah, I'm sort of giving myself an excuse to not be, like I went to a wedding recently, and you look around, everyone's like a doctor, a lawyer, and it's hard not to feel like, oh shit, what am I doing with my life? But it's easier to sort of not measure up the way you thought you were going to if you feel like you made the mistakes on your own terms.
Yeah, I think what I did from, like, when I realized that I really want to be a comic, I dropped out of school. And I just took away that second option, and I made it really the only thing I can do right now is do this well, or else I have nothing.
no.
So I make it a necessity.
See, at this point, we've been doing comedy so long that if I were to go do a 9 to 5, I wouldn't know how. There's no, I can't go back to an office. Like, you know, it's like going back to jail. Like I can't go back. You know?
Yeah.
So it has
So
to.
you're doing something you enjoy now.
Well, it's a different mindset, and to go back and do the whole corporate lifestyle is just, for me, I'd rather be on welfare and broke. I think, you know, like it wouldn't work at this point.
Another part of it they were talking about is that you'll feel like, as a comic, you feel like you have all this talent, and you just need that opportunity to show it, and you need, I think it was Dina, she used the word vehicle. You have the talent, and you just need the vehicle to put it out there now. Is that something you guys feel?
Just keep putting your thumb out, man. Find the ride. Somebody will stop.
Which one was Dina again?
Dina was Docker girl.
The one with the boobs. All that boobs, I don't know.
You sound like a guy.
Right? Thought we were getting sensitive.
You want to jump in here, Cats, or you want to? What do you think?
You would be the best person to answer this question.
Wait, about underachievers?
Yeah.
Like not making money?
About work.
He's like, I know a little thing about that.
No, man, I got this new job now, you know? And so,
What is it? What is it?
What you got?
oh, I do like paperwork for, and I drive this guy around. No, man. I've been driving this guy around, man. Because remember I used to give out cards for a strip club?
Yeah.
Yo, you stopped me one time when my ex-girlfriend's like, yo, bro, I know, like, we go back, just come to the strip club. My girl's right there, like, what the fuck is this guy?
Oh yeah. No, cause it's for cheaters and like, you know, I was giving out cards, you know. That's, you know, but now I drive somebody. So, it's better. I mean, what I'm saying is.
You have a license, dude?
Yeah. They gave me a license. Yeah. Yeah. No, I have a license. You know, I'm working. You know,
Driving somebody.
working.
What do you do for work?
Drive somebody. No, but sometimes I gotta do paperwork, like, you know, affidavits, and you give them into the courts, and you get them approved, right? And then you go, and then I drive my boss around, and then like, you know,
Shady as
no, it's a little shady.
I make stops, I pick up packages.
No, it's cool, you know. I mean, then I have my side jobs, you know. That's shady. That's different, you know. But this
We know.
is real.
Okay, let's move on before we completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
The other thing that they were talking about is just the other thing, just your friendships with other guys. I feel like it's a lot easier for us to have friendships. Like, I don't put effort into any of my friendships. If I like a guy, say we're chill, we hang out, we don't do things. We just
It's the gayest thing you've ever said.
It sounded super gay,
Yeah, man.
real
Just
gay.
fuck.
I just like yes on
That's all we
Tinder.
do.
It's,
He's my god first.
If you don't
No, for like, do you guys put effort into your
I
friendships?
think you have to put effort into any relationship, whether it's with a woman or with a guy, it's your mother, your father. I think if you don't put effort into it, it's gonna fizzle out.
I put effort into old relationships. Like I'll talk to friends from high school or college on the phone just to keep up with them and see what's going on. But if you're in the same area, if you're seeing someone on a daily, weekly basis, you just kind of hang out and
Yeah,
get
you guys
closer.
are
You
good
know?
enough friends. You don't have to put.
Yeah,
effort
you don't. Like, I'm not gonna hang out
Hang
with a
out
guy
and
that I have to
have
like try to find something. to
The
do.
only thing you have to
It
try to do
sounds
is
so
hang
gay
out with them.
every time I say something.
Yeah.
Sounds good, but
Yeah, but do you guys find
Okay,
that,
man, you're not-
that, I don't know how long you guys have been doing comedy, but do you find it that your friendships before comedy aren't as strong as the new friends you've made in comedies? Because like they're
They're
going
going
on a
through the
Friday
same
night, they're
thing.
going to a club, they're doing what they're doing. We're in a comedy club, so I feel like my best friend now is a comic, whereas before I did comedy, I didn't even know any, and it's just kind of transitioned that way.
Yeah, I think it's
It's not different friends, it's a different type of friendship, and it's like I have a work buddy now, you know what I mean, who's just evolved to be my all-around best friend. So I feel like my old friends, I'm still friends with them, but it's not as strong. That's what I mean, because I didn't put that effort into it. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
hard,
I don't know. I mean,
conflicting schedules.
I guess.
I think
I think
comics-
if I mean, me and Ben are best friends, and if we weren't comics, I think we'd probably still be best friends.
But would you go hang out with him at the comedy club?
Wait, do you guys depend on each other like women do? When you talk about, do you talk about stuff that gets you emotionally, like if you're upset about something?
I know these
I
guys.
don't know.
I've tried in front of Josh before, man.
These guys depend on each other for. They have the same Twitter account. They have the same.
Yeah, join Twitter.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can tell Josh anything. I keep all his secrets.
Yeah, well, you
True,
better.
it depends how serious, it depends how serious it
better.
Do you depend on each other like girls do?
I don't think we have as many emotional needs that need to be met as girls do. Like I'll recap with a friend and feel caught up and satisfied, but I don't really get.
But
into
we're nobody's rock.
Yeah, I don't want to be anybody's.
You're my rock.
I still don't feel okay when I if I lose a connection with a call with a friend I haven't talked to in months. I just won't call him back, and I'll be like, that was a good conversation we had for 5 minutes. Like I don't need anyone. I think the way that girls need friendships and.
I mean,
Cold dude, man.
Yeah, but girls need that, like,
No, but that's a relationship
I don't think
established.
girls
that
need
affirmation.
I think it's the same between both sexes. I have the same type of relationships with men as I do with women.
Wait.
I have
No, but as women, though, with women.
Well, no, not. Friendships.
no, because women will
Can we
call
just
each
agree
other
that
up.
friendships are bad?
I don't know, do you guys, they might. Like, women will call each other up and they'll just bitch about their day. You're not gonna call up your guy friend and be like, yo, my day sucked, I did this, I did that, this guy fucking this, that. We're not gonna do that to each other, whereas women do. Like, that's their type of relationship.
I think you're right. I'll call my friends and tell them all the things I've done that I'm like happy about. I'll be like, I did this, I got this thing
We'll
done.
celebrate, yeah.
Yeah, but girls
we
call
won't
up and
harp
complain more
on
Yeah.
and try and work
the
things
bad
out.
stuff throughout the day, and I feel like women do that a lot.
We're closer together too, man. Like I had a friend Chubbs who used to I grew up with, and like, no man, like this is gonna sound.
Why is everything with you has an S on it? Yo, my friend Chubbs, I was driving him around and like.
No, that's his name. It used to be Big Mac, whatever. No, but I mean, we used to I'm thinking that because men, we're able to be more open with each other than women are. Like for instance, me and Chubbs, we're not gay, right? But
Where's this going?
I'll tell you.
Why is his name Chubbs?
His name is Bryant, but what we used to do when we were younger, we were such good friends, we used to watch porn and masturbate together, but not gay. And nobody, we're together.
So why do you call him Chubb?
He's chubby.
That's what I should have set that up. I was like, why Chubb? Like,
But he has a big dick, yeah, he does. But no, that's not why they call him
You
chubby.
give him a Chubb.
But we did that. Women don't finger each other together.
wait, you
Right?
judged him?
No, man. No, we jacked off while watching porn, but together.
Was the porn on in the background? You guys just locked eyes and looked at each other? Or?
No, occasionally we
You like
we'd
hold
say,
hands and you cry afterwards?
one time, I gave him a tissue.
that you had just used, or was it?
No, we didn't share, never, but I handed him one. He busted right when I gave it to him, but I wasn't holding it. Man,
That's the light for this joke.
Hold on. This is real, man.
this is my best
You
friend.
talk about this on stage?
I don't know, no, I never told
Why?
him. I don't know.
Do you guys miss each other if you're not in the same area? You call each other up and jack off while you're on the phone?
I don't know. He got a girl pregnant, and then his life changed, and I ended up going to juvenile corrections, and
I couldn't see that.
kind of separated. But whatever. I mean, we were very close, and I have other close friends that maybe in a year or two from now we'd be jacking off. Like Christian, you know what I mean? That's my man. We don't do it now, but we've done things with the same girl before, and friends. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't. Go ahead. That's another question.
I love how this went from underachiever to dual masturbation story.
Good dude.
But it's close.
Wait, are you an underachiever because you didn't fuck him?
No.
It only went to that level of masturbation.